probably the biggest upside for you coming to L.A., which I assume is the reason why you came here, is because you heard that Bill Simmons lives here.
buddy.
So,
Yeah.
You guys gonna hug it out?
Yeah, we have. Bill and I have
hugged it
talked
out?
about it, and he kind of got it after I told him what the whole thing was. But, you know, Bill is a passionate Celtic fan. You know, he's a reporter and a Celtic fan, and that's difficult sometimes to separate.
You know, we'll move on from this, but I have to ask you this one question, because we all saw, you know, the coverage of the NFL draft, the NBA draft,
Yeah.
and you had a very human, instantaneous reaction to that question about Bill, and I'm sitting there watching it like we all were. My initial thought was that when you cooled off later that night or the next day, you probably thought to yourself, man, I just wish I hadn't done that. But then there's a part of me that wonders, hey, if you were thinking, that's what I was thinking, that's what I believed, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah,
Which was it?
It's funny. I always go back and forth on all that, you know, because, listen, I think sometimes when people attack you just because you're in a different spot, that I don't believe that you can attack back. But also think you should try to keep it, you know, on a level. You know how I am. I don't believe in any of that stuff.
Right.
You know, my kids thought it was hilarious, so they got some amusement out of it. I didn't like it.
So you wish you hadn't done it.
Yeah, I guess. You know, I don't know. I tell you what I wish. I wish whenever I get a technical, I hadn't done that. But usually when I feel like something needs to be said, I think you know me well enough, I'll say it.
Yeah.
And wherever the chips lie, they lie. So in that way, I wasn't that upset about that part. But it is funny. I didn't have a lot of regrets, but whenever I get thrown out of a game, let's say, or get a technical, I have regrets half the time about that.
Half the time, not all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes you got to get a technical foul.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to say and do what you need to do.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, I'll look for you and Bill to be doing yoga on the beach.
We're going to do some yoga.
Namaste. Namaste.